And let's check in with the roads. Rob Byrne is standing by. Rob, it's Friday. Happy Friday, and good morning to you.
Yeah, thanks very much, Leanne. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, South Africa. Yeah, let's get on with it. Joel Guy here in a moment with your weather, so stick around for that. Don't go anywhere. A couple of reminders. The Huguenot Tunnel has been reopened to traffic. This happened yesterday. If you missed our reports yesterday, you're due to come back into Cape Town. Maybe you've got the kids, you've been away for a holiday inland. You're due to come back on the N1 this weekend. You'll be able to get straight through the Huguenot Tunnel. It was closed last weekend due to that bus fire incident. Stayed closed most of this week, but well done to Sanral and their contracting teams to get those initial repairs done and get the tunnel reopened. There will be some overnight closures coming up as they have to complete the job there, but at this stage, traffic's flowing pretty normally through the Huguenot Tunnel. And just a reminder, the Toys Kloof Pass, the old road, that was closed anyway for roadworks. That reopened during the closure of the Huguenot Tunnel, but the Toys Kloof Pass has now been closed again. So the R101 is closed, but the N1 is open with traffic flowing. Don't forget this. This is major. This is the N3 roadworks, both sides, northbound at Buccleuch, southbound at London Road going down to Alex. And that's what you find during peak times. And then it stays busy and slow all day long with those lane closures getting up on the N3 north and the N3 south going down into Limbro Park. Really heavy at peak times, but just it's an all-day delay because of the nature of those lane closures. We touched on this yesterday and we said, look, it may well be time, if you don't fancy sitting in that sort of traffic, to think about alternative routes. And one of our users on Twitter jumped on and said, yeah, this is what I've been doing, Rob, for the last week or so. So normally they'd go Randburg, up the N1, down the N3 through the construction into Germiston, but they had enough of that because they were caught in the morning and then caught in the afternoon. So they've now gone from Randburg south down to Soweto and then hooked into the N12 and got to Germiston that way. It's a lot quicker. It's a much easier route. You don't sit in traffic. And of course, those that sit in traffic on that N3 are susceptible to smash and grab. The smash and grab teams operating in that stationary traffic on the N3. So you're avoiding that as well. So just as we've been saying, time to consider alternative routes. And that's one of them. If you've got to get from the north and you want to get down to work in sort of Bedfordview and Germiston areas. Also, here's an important traffic alert coming up. From today. It may not go in today, but there may be some preparation works from today. This is the sinkhole on the R21 that's been there forever at Clayville, just after Olifantsfontein Road. So 2 lanes will be closed for repair works. It all kicks off from today. When those actual 2 lanes go in, might be today, might not be, but once they go in, 2 lanes will stay closed right through until the end of February next year. That is going to have a major impact and cause major backlogs for motorists that travel any time of the day once they're in from the airport going up towards Pretoria. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh, and this is a quick look at where we're going with the price of petrol. Just ignore the September pricing there. That should be actually November pricing. So, but that's what you're looking at. Leanne touched on the price of fuel coming down with those financials, and that's what we're looking at, a nice sort of decrease on petrol and diesel. That is an estimate, but it's what we're likely to see as we get through into November. All right.